Here we have my 128 bee nest honey block farm. This farm can be scaled up or scaled down by increments of 16. And all you have to do is make sure that the top level has a block between the dispensers and not a torch between the dispensers. Because if there's a torch between the dispensers, then this block will be powered by those torches and power the hoppers. We want this circuit back here to be powering those hoppers. We'll talk more about this circuit later on in the video. Now we're going to drop down to the bottom to the start of the farm. This farm is powered by this little clock right here. And it's set to 4 ticks. And this clock powers these torch towers. And these torch towers power the dispensers, which fire on the bee nests inside these leaf chambers. Glass bottles will flow down on top of, from the dispenser on top of the hopper, and the hopper will feed it down to the dispenser below. Right now, because of the timings, you can't see this happening, but it is happening. Just change up the timings, you'll be able to see it. Entities are, by doing so, entities are now in the world longer, which adds to entity lag, but you can see the honey bottles are indeed flowing down from the top, and every once in a while you'll see that we have a honey bottle. Put it back on 4 ticks, and now glass bottles seem to disappear, but they are flowing from the top to the bottom. Once the glass bottles reach the bottom, the honey bottles are separated from the glass bottles using this item sorter. And that glass pane there ensures that the bottles will pass over the item sorter with enough time. The item sorter first picks it up and they'll go into this auto crafter. Once this auto crafter has 4 honey bottles, it will create a honey block. The glass bottles are then put back into this loop, and the honey block is picked up by the item sorter and placed into these shulker boxes. Once the glass bottles reach the top, and they are fed into these parallel hopper lines. These hopper lines are to evenly distribute glass bottles into the dispensers below. This needs to have 5 full stacks. This first hopper needs to have 5 full stacks. And this hopper over here, first one in this hopper line, needs to have 5.5, 4.5. Every once in a while, a bottle will make its way to the top, and that's what this last hopper's for. We'll pick up the honey bottle and put it back into the dispensers below. Once the hopper line has a glass bottle at the end of the hopper line, the comparator will detect that, and it'll unlock the hoppers below, so that it pulls down 1 glass bottle from each of the hoppers in the hopper line. And that's how we achieve an even distribution of glass bottles. We need a total of 10 stacks to prepare the farm, plus 1 bottle per beehive, and then a little bit more. You just need to adjust it. Inside the chambers, you can see this is the best setup that I have come up with. When I tried a 2x3, bees would get stuck. Same thing with the 2x2. With this weird setup with this little ledge here, bees seem to not get stuck anymore. I haven't tried it 1x1, but I feel like that would be that would inhibit the bees from being able to roam around a little bit. These beehives have 12 bees per chamber, although I think the optimal is probably 15 bees per chamber. I have to do some more testing on that.